Hello everybody and welcome to yet another exciting episode on the Planeswalker Eredean channel. Today we're going to be talking about more Battle for Zendikar spoilers. Today I really want to be talking about, well, as you know, I don't like to go over every spoiler. I just talk about the ones that really mean something to me. So we're going to be talking about a few of them. There's a lot of good ones here though, and you know, if you want to check out another spoiler video, I recommend that for all the other stuff, including what I'm going to be talking about. But the first thing I want to talk about is actually the Lumbering Falls, which we'll have right here, which is absolutely insane. I didn't expect them to come up with more lands that they were going to be doing, because I really thought that the slow lands, or tango lands, as some people are calling them, was going to be it. But then they made these, and I am so excited for them because they're so cool, because it's enemy Manlands, and I thought that's what they were going to be doing with the dual colored lands. I really did. I thought it was going to be enemy Manlands, and that was going to be it. And then the slow lands came out, and I thought, wow, okay, well, never mind. I guess enemy Manlands aren't going to happen. I was a little sad about it, but this one sets the precedent that there's going to be enemy Manlands, which is so cool. You know, the Manlands before were really cool. Stirring Wildwood's always great. Raging Ravine is cool. Celestial Colonnade is insanity. But this one is just really cool. So it's Simic, green, blue, and, you know, this, you know, enters battlefield tap, and, you know, it makes green or blue mana. And for 4 or 2 colorless, 1 green and 1 blue, it becomes a 3/3 blue and green elemental creature with hexproof until end of turn, and it's still a land, which is super awesome, right? So it, you know, it gains hexproof, which is kind of really cool, a really important ability here. I just think it's a really cool idea and ability, and I think it's just super fucking awesome. And I'm really excited to see my favorite color, or my favorite color combination, Boros, getting its own. I'm guessing it'll have double strike. I'm not sure. We'll see. The next thing I want to talk about is another Simic thing that they announced that I think is so super cool, that makes me really want to play multicolor, or maybe Domain in this set, because it has Converge, which is does more stuff the more types of mana you spend on it, basically. So it's Bring to Light, 3 colorless, green and a blue, and is a sorcery that search your library for a creature, instant, or sorcery card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast Bring to Light. Exile that card, then shuffle your library. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. And it's just so cool, because basically, for 5, you can cast a 5. You know, if you have domain, you can cast a 5 mana cost creature for free. Just, you know, whatever. Just search for it, or like I said, instant or sorcery, which is just so cool. I think this is a really cool card, and I think this is really cool for EDH, especially. I think this is great. Work great in just about any thing that runs Simic colors. So, you know, Simic, Bant, Temur, or, you know, 4 colors if, you know, your play group lets you run Ink Traders as a commander, or you know, Domain I think is really crazy in, but just really cool card, and I really want to play Bant in this new standard, because I think that would be really cool, and I think that'd be really cool with this card. I think there's a lot of 3-drop stuff that will be crazy to just boom, put on the field with this. Just super cool. Then we got Undergrowth Champion, who I thought was super cool as well. It's 1 color, is double green for creature elemental, and it's a 2/2. And whenever it is going to be dealt damage, you can remove a 1/1 counter from it, and it prevents the damage. And so you every time it has landfall, and whenever a land enters the battlefield, you get a counter for it. So I just thought that was really cool, a really cool idea, a really cool ability. It just, you know, basically survives as long as it has a counter on it. Obviously, that's going to work really well in Abzan with all the counter stuff it has going on, and just work really well with itself, quite frankly. And then we have, well, actually, no. We're going to talk about Kiora first. Because she's a really cool card, and again, another reason I want to play Bant. allies rather than just white or white-green or anything, because she is really cool. And I know a lot of people are going to mention this. I don't see it in these comments right away, but dude, this works so well with Hangerback Walker, right? This first ability, untap one target creature and then one land. So cool. Then her -2 is reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put up to 1 creature card into your hand, or 1 creature or a land into your hand, and then put the rest in your graveyard. Super good ability right there. And then her -8 is Insanity. You get an emblem with whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may put it, you may have it fight target creature. Then put 3 8/8 blue octopuses, octopussy, octopedes, creature tokens onto the battlefield. Super crazy ultimate. Just a really cool card and very good, I think. Definitely gonna give those Eldrazi a run for their money. We'll say that at least. And then we have Nixilis Reignited. Now this card like kind of blew my mind. Not because it's that great or anything. I think it's a pretty decent walker, that's for sure. We'll look at the abilities and then we'll talk about why I think he's so insane. Not the card, like I said. So you draw a card and you lose 1 life. That's a +1. His -3 is destroy target creature. And his -8 is target opponent gets an emblem with whenever a player draws a card, you lose 2 life. Pretty good. So first things first, I mean, it's a pretty good ability. Of course, you can just bring it out and destroy a target creature. Or you can start having, you know, draw a card, draw a card, draw a card, draw a card. And then get up to that -8. But what really kind of blew my mind was Nixilis has his spark again. I want to know how this happened, because I think it's really cool. Obviously, we had Nixilis the Fallen, who, you know, was when Nahiri put him down, right? And then we had Nixilis Unshackled, who was when we took the Hedron out of his head, or Jace did even. But Nixilis Reignited somehow got his spark back. And the thing about that is demons aren't supposed to have a spark. Demons are a mana construct, like angels. Angels aren't supposed to get a spark. Nixilis obviously used to not be a demon. He was just a regular human. But, you know, the Chain Veil eventually turned him into a demon, and he was stuck that way. So I want to know, like, how was it because he originally had a spark, that he was originally human, originally had a spark, or did something like really crazy happen for him to get his spark back? That's what I think is really interesting about this, is that I don't really know how this could have happened, but I think it's fascinating. I think it's fascinating that maybe. I mean, it says right here, I thought demons couldn't be planeswalkers, but then this guy's saying, you know, he was human, it turned him into a demon, so, I don't know, like, is the fact that he used to be a demon, like, make it okay for him to be a planeswalker again, or, like, what is it, right? Is the fact that he had the potential already, like angels and demons can't have the potential, but because he had the potential before he became a demon, he can become a planeswalker again. I don't know, but I think this really opens up a lot of cool story ideas, and I don't know. I just want to hear your ideas, how he got it. Is that maybe that's why, you know, basically he's still a planeswalker, is because he once had a spark, and that's fine. Let me know down below in the comments below. Tell me what your favorite thing about the Zendikar spoilers are. I'll probably make another one once they finally announce the Boros Manland. I don't know what else could get me more hyped unless really incredible allies came out. But this, you know, we'll see how that goes. Like I said before, I don't really want to make spoilers every time something comes out, but more just like stuff that really excites me, and this, in a story element especially, really excites me. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, have a hell of a week. Now somebody hit my music.